This is Umar Ahmed for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're in Chelyabinsk, Russia.
CHELYABINSK. CHELYABINSK.
Joined by Master Genius Tunde Ajayi. Now the last time...
the one, the only. How you doing, man?
All good, all good. The last time we did an interview in your hotel room in New York, it caused a bit of a stir, didn't it?
Yeah. Throw a few darts at Tunde, you might get a lot of darts back.
There was certainly a lot of darts thrown back in that interview. See, during that time we were discussing the potential fight with Kovalev. It wasn't official then.
Yes.
We are here in Russia now. You arrived yesterday. Let's quickly touch upon the luggage issue. Was Sergey's brother doing the baggage?
As I said, plain and clearly, I found it quite funny. I was like, hold on. There's so many people on the flight. Myself and Anthony are in business class. And our luggage is the only luggage that hasn't come off the plane. I'm like, man, the tricks, man. And you know what? It may have just been a genuine mistake. That I'm not gonna make nothing out of it. It's just like, yeah, okay. I think we went to the Russian equivalent of UMAR. Just got the accoutrements for the night. Toothbrush. Deodorant, couple of bottles of water, and was good to go. The luggage came the following morning, and yeah.
Alright, so I'm not sure whether it was a genuine mistake, because my mum did tell me, right, she researched Aeroflot, the airline that we both flew in on, have a really bad reputation
Is that right?
for losing luggage. So I just went hand luggage, right? But then when you tell me that you were the only two passengers on the whole flight and you were in business class,
yes,
and it's not exactly, there's not going to be many Anthony Yards and Tunde Ajayi's flying into Chelyabinsk.
Definitely not many Tunde Ajayis.
It's not too hard if someone would kind of push them bags to the side. But
yes.
Listen, you've got your luggage now.
That's it. I mean, listen, there's just nothing to make of it. I mean, you could make something of it, but as I said, there's nothing that's going to faze us. We're focused. We've been having ups and downs on this journey for so long, and we've just remained focused. So there's absolutely nothing that can waver that focus, especially not now. Not now. We're here, and we're just enjoying the moment, enjoying the time, and lions in the camp.
The mindsets that you and Anthony possess, that I know you possess, it's going to take a hell of a lot more than lost luggage to even affect you. Nothing really, as you said, could affect you. Nothing.
And it's like I said, knowing that we've had a steely determination from the very start, knowing that we've had to block out so many obstacles which inevitably have to come on that journey to success, to that eventual goal. It's a part of it. You've heard me say so many times that life is polarity. Good, bad, up, down, left, right, positive, negative. And our jobs, or has been our jobs, myself and Anthony, is just to stay focused on the positive and look for the positive. Me personally, I trained my mind from the very start to look for the positive in every situation, because there is. Just like in LA, when everyone said, oh, you must be disappointed, you travelled all the way to LA to fight on the Tyson Fury and Wild undercard, and at the weigh-in, it was pulled. And I remember as clear as day, I said, no, it's not a negative, it's an experience. And it will all make sense when we finally do become world champions. And on Saturday night, tune in, BT Sports. Live from 5 p.m. for us fans in the UK.
I've seen a shift in change on social media, the way people are to you and Anthony.
Yeah,
at the start,
it's great.
People were very negative, very, very negative. That was the majority. And as it's gone on, it's got more positive. Now, I know you and Anthony don't really actually care either ways.
I don't think care is the right word, you know, and wherever your focus is where your attention is. And like I've always said, the same amount of people that are negative, there is an equal and opposite side which are positive. And that's the side that we've chosen to focus on, because as my dad always used to say, everybody loves a winner when he becomes a winner. Maybe not on the way up, but once you're there, once people can see that, you know, not only have you talked the talk, but you're walking the walk. You know, we have to cast our minds back. Not many people have done this, taken this step. I think Tyson Fury, off-head, is the first person in the last at least 4 or 5 years that has made such a bold attempt going into another man's backyard. And
he didn't do too badly, did he?
And he didn't do too badly, and he's still not doing too badly. You know, but we've written a different type of history. 12 amateur fights, 4 years as a pro, 18 fights, 17 knockouts, everyone's touched the canvas. And amidst a barrage of stones that, you know, when you're from the roads, you just learn how to block it. And it's all good, man. I'm just, like I always say, I'm happy for Anthony. I'm happy for myself. And I'm talking like we've already won, because we have already won. It's won. And that's my mindset. And Saturday night, we turned the immaterial into material. The dream, which was belief, is now going to become a reality. So yeah, it's all good. I don't want to sound like, oh, it's not too bad sounding like Martin Luther King.
I wasn't expecting that.
I don't want to keep on going on like, you know, although I'm the great philosopher. That's going on the Twitter page. The master genius and the great philosopher. Tunde Ajayi. Yeah. It's all positive.
I did want to bring up Tyson Fury actually, because there was that clip going around social media where, you know, he was back in yard all the way and gave his prediction. But just going back to Germany, was it 4 years ago now,
yes.
In Düsseldorf, I see a lot of similarities and differences with Yard Kovalev and Fury Klitschko. Obviously, the differences being that, you know, Fury was expected to do great things from the beginning. With Anthony, as you said, with that little amateur experience, we didn't know at all.
Yes.
But what I do see is that when Tyson went over there, they didn't lack any confidence at all. They were speaking just like you, saying the fight's done, we've won.
Yes.
You know, his dad and the whole team were saying we've won the fight already during the fight week. And obviously he was mandatory challenger. You guys are mandatory challenger.
He's arrived. The champ.
The beast from the east.
You called me, I called you.
The champ. I told you. Look at the back. You see the back.
Don't watch me, bro.
Don't watch me. Don't watch Andy.
I'm taking this. You ain't gonna use it.
Yeah, take that.
Yes, you know.
See, this is what I have to deal with.
What's he doing?
Just nicks me old tea. What is it? It's some Chinese tea or something.
This on the plane. Serious. No, that's not showing the secret.
Yeah.
Blinking at this thing, boy. Hey, yo, blinking. Yeah.
You see it.
He's killing himself.
Dream it, believe it, become it. See, when you roll with a young, you look young.
Good heart, good skin.
Good heart, good skin. You see it. We don't need no Nivea. Yes, sir. Let's carry on. Before we was, I won't say rudely interrupted, because Anthony's presence is always welcome.
Yeah, no, you got the ones that paid. I didn't say nothing. I just Go back.
Go back. Let's go.
You know, we were talking about
Yes.
Tyson Fury and the fact that he was mandatory challenger. No one expected him to win.
Yes.
But their whole team was so confident. As I said, they already said they'd won.
Yes.
You guys are exactly the same. You're fighting, I guess, a future Hall of Famer here. in Sergey Kovalev, and you guys are saying you won. And I just wanted to make the observation that I see a lot of similarities between Klitschko Fury and Kovalev Yard. I'm not saying it's exactly the same thing, but do you see them similarities as well?
I mean, in terms of the fact that he went into another man's backyard full of confidence, yes, but that's where it ends. Anthony Yard, in my opinion, and it is only my opinion, is unique, indivisible. Because he's done things his way. And it's a way and a manner in which you're going to have to go some to even come to that level. Because, if I'm not mistaken, Tyson was British champion. Very young age, he's done his thing. But, you know, Anthony's, it's a case that is going to go right up there. 12 amateur, I've said it, 12 amateur fights. Started boxing when he was 19 years old. Tyson will tell you he was bred a boxer. You know, this is, for Anthony and for myself, two people that saw boxing and said, yeah, you know what? We can do that. Let's give it a try. You know, and we put our whole heart, mind, body and soul into this thing.
Lions in the
Lions in the cage. You see, I told you. We put our, you see, this is what happened. This is, me and Anthony, I told you, we rode into the airport on our own. There weren't nobody with us. We was on a plane on our own. There weren't no big team. So again, there's no similarity there. First of all, there weren't supposed to be no fight. First of all, where's the press conference? How can there be a fight? The fight ain't happening. And not only that, you know, as I say, me and Anthony, we've walked this road. It's kind of selfish to say on our own because we've had support from our families and our close friends. But you and everyone else gets what I mean when I say we've done it on our own. You know, and to highlight the fact, we came here on our own. And I just feel that the stars have aligned and everything points to this moment. And that's why, not BT Sports, but Tunde Ajayi entitled it The Time Is Now. And my friends from BT, they said, yeah, I like that tune. And they rode with that because we've said everything is timing for so long. You know, I think the people are getting impatient. But again, Anthony is a person, you can't rush him. As you just saw, going to dinner. You can't rush Anthony. And that's why I love him, because he teaches you to be calm, collective, and patient. And realize that the more you take the time, the less mistakes you make. And it's something that Anthony has made me realize, because I just believe I got it. And in fact, I know I got it. But sometimes you want to do things which you know you're not in control of. And you have to let things take their time and take their proper course. And yeah, I just don't see no similarities with anyone. Anthony Yard is Anthony Yard. And you're going to have to wait a little while to find another Tunde Ajayi. I can tell you that.
You make a very good point in that, forget world title, even for British level fights, English title fights, you have teams, big teams, you know, like fighter and a trainer surrounded by people to make sure they're all comfortable. But I feel like with you and Anthony, I don't think you would have wanted it other anyway, kind of to roll in on your own and to roll into Russia for a world title fight against one of the best light heavyweights of our generation.
Absolutely. And you know, it goes to show, I don't need no army. I don't need no bodyguard. I was like this from where I come from. And I kept on saying this to people. And I know these people genuinely care for me. I know they genuinely love me. But they're giving me this, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't... And I'm like, bruv, sorry. I'm like, you know me. You know me. You know my history. I walk alone. I stand alone. I've always been like this. Coming into boxing was an opportunity for me to turn the negative into a positive in the right way. And I just feel that I've done it on my own. I made that decision on my own. So what? I don't need no big man next to me. I don't need no big time security or nothing like that. I don't. Cause it's gonna be what it's gonna be. That's something Anthony always says. And it's something that I've lived by for so long. And I'm just happy, man. I'm telling you the honest truth. I could cry, but I ain't gonna. Cause this ain't a time for crying. It's a time to reflect. You know, these last couple of days is a time to reflect and focus on each day. And when Saturday night comes, lions in the camp.
Do you think you'll shed a few tears on Saturday night?
I am. 100%. Andy laughed. Andy was like, I'll give you a joke now. Me and Andy was talking about this. Andy goes, bro, don't come crying next to me, you know.
I'll push you in your face.
Andy's like, bro, I'll push you in your face. If you start doing that crying business around me, I'll push you in the face. But I'm me, man. I'm telling you. And I have to cry. You know what I'm going to say? You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to go like this. God is good, man. God is good. Yeah. I'm going to be like, bro, I'm happy, man. I'm happy I'm here now. That's the honest truth. Because getting here took a lot of faith, self-belief, perseverance. And I am an example to many people to show them that if you just believe in yourself. My son, you know, he's doing very well at Crystal Palace. And I say to him, he sent me some pictures today. I say, son, you're special. Keep working. Keep working. As long as you keep that thought in your mind, keep on playing and training, you're gonna be something important in this world. And that's what it is. It's not given. It ain't no abracadabra. Anthony Yard works hard. All my shoulders are burning me right now. He works so hard, and it's something you're never gonna stop hearing me say, that I'm happy for him. I'm just happy for him. For me to see a young man who came to me at the age of 19 or walked into the gym at 19, I think Andy always disputes that. Is that right, Andy? I think it's 19 or 20. Let's say 20.
I came to you just after 20.
Yeah, he came here just after 20. And I remember, you know, Anthony, he was protective of me. Because I remember there's a few the potential altercations that Anthony be like, bruv, don't. And even when Anthony goes, bruv, the whole room shakes. You get me? Like, but he showed that love for me from very early. And I said, yeah, this one here is like me. You know, once you stand with someone, you realize you go through certain things in life, but you stay strong because you both want the same thing. And that's it. Anthony has his way. I'm sure, I know he believes within himself. He is here because of the way he done it. You understand? You know Andy. Don't worry about Andy. Don't worry about it. And I'm here because of the way I done it. But whatever way it was, the main thing is that we're here. So there's a few routes to Brixton. You could jump on the 37 bus. Those South London man, jump on the 37 bus, takes you through Dulwich, Hernhill. Then you're in Brixton. Or you can jump on the 12 to Camberwell, then jump on the 35, boom, up Cold Harbour Lane, Brixton. Different routes, but same goal, same destination, and that's what it is for me and that. So, yeah, I don't know if this is even gone off the question. It probably has, but it needed to be said.
You've had a few South Londoners on your Instagram page today, haven't you?
Bro, these are my man. These are my man. I won't swear because you know me. I'm not in the swearing thing. But when they heard about the luggage, they was like, them And I was like, I couldn't even reply because these are my guys. They stand firm. They don't want no. And I'm like, well, just laugh it off. It's funny. It is actually funny, you know. And to think that anything like that would put off two people that have worked so hard and so diligently for so many years is just it's silly.
Back to actually, I want to go back to your son quickly.
Yes.
I wonder where he gets them skills from. I heard from someone, I won't mention his name, that you were a serious baller back in the day.
Well, that was what everyone other than me thought I was going to be. That everyone thought that was my chosen, that was what I was chosen to do. And my dad was telling everyone, my son, my son, my son. But it's something which I always try to tell parents. Don't let your children choose their destiny. Because that way, you know, and most importantly, they know it's what they want to do. You know, that's just what I believe. And, you know, I took my son into the boxing gym when he was a baby. I've got pictures of him with the gloves on in the gym and everything like that. And but football was his calling. And it seems like, you know, they say about skipping generations. You know, maybe my dad's prayers and his wishes and his thoughts were transferred into my son because he loves football. And yeah, he definitely got the skills from me because I was skillful. But it's something I didn't really feel in my heart. And that's why I say you know, and there has been success stories where children have been forced into a particular thing and they've ended up doing very well. I mean, the Williams sisters say, you know, they say that we never had no choice. This is what our dad wanted us to do, and they become successful. And they grow. I mean, Floyd Mayweather said it. He said, "He never had no choice." Yeah, but you know, I just have I got a different route, and I just, because of the way my life turned out, you know, I didn't do the things my dad wanted me to do. I wanted to do the things that made me happy, you know, and I feel that's why me and my son get on, because I don't interfere with his football. I just say, son, work hard. You reap what you sow. It's the oldest law in life. My dad, that great man, always said to me, he said they taught him this in the accountancy school. The reward for risk is big. I'm going to say it again. The reward for, this is the headline. The reward for risk is big. Remember that. You can't be great if you don't attempt great things, attempt great feats. And I feel that me and Anthony, we've dared to be great. We've, what do they say? Reach for the stars, and you may just land somewhere. You're in the area. You're in the vicinity.
What's that all about?
Yeah. Trust me. You know when you know like if you say maybe you wanna run 100 meters, just under 10, you might do it. I mean, or run it under 10 meters, like 9 or something. You know, you might get over that. But if you say you want to run it like under 8 seconds, then you might just get a little bit under that.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Going above and beyond, basically.
You can tell athletics and mathematics wasn't really my thing. But you get the drift. And the IFL TV and Anthony sitting there saying Uggs. You know, Anthony's probably, Anthony sitting there saying Uggs. That don't make no sense.
You know what you said earlier, you tried to go.
That's why it don't work when you try to teeth a man's bars. Yeah, Anthony said it earlier, but this is what I'm saying. This is the banter me and Ant have, because we're always it's great, man. It's a beautiful relationship myself and Anthony have, and long may it continue.
Talking about standing on your own, you've stayed in your own lane, the pair of you,
Yes.
when there were many calls and demands from fans really to take, I'm not going to mention names, but X fighter and B fighter and you know, British names basically, before you moved to where you are now.
Yes.
But you said all along you'd get here, and now we are here in Russia. What is it, Tuesday night?
Yeah.
And it's go time now.
It's funny because the people who say these things, I always say they should be mindful of how you speak. Because the same things, when we go and knock at this boy on Saturday, the same things that you asked us to do, let's see if you do it. Take the route that you said you want to take, which I'm not saying is the wrong route, you know, but now we've done it our way. I want to see if you can do what we did, which was stay true to our belief and the way we do things. Now you go and fight your mandatories on the British level, you know, and you do the European and the Commonwealth and finally the world title. That's your route, and I've never said nothing negative about it. And I'm not trying to say that's not a way to get to Brixton. I'm just saying that we went the other way, and
You went to Chelyabinsk.
we went to Chelyabinsk, and we're here at the end of the day. Because no matter how you do it, we're here, and we done it in a particular way. And like I said, did Chris Eubanks fight for a British title? Did Princeton Zine fight for a British title?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. He didn't.
Nigel didn't. They were all world champions, and they are some of the biggest names
The biggest name.
in British boxing.
Yeah.
And you're gonna put Anthony Yar's name up there as well, come Saturday night. Yeah, great.
Will that make him a pay-per-view star?
Let me tell you something. On a serious note, after this fight, Anthony Yard is a pay-per-view star. It has to be.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be. Because there's no one else of this name, of this caliber, in this division. There's fighters fighting for on pay-per-view. They ain't fighting the Kovalevs. They ain't fighting Ring Magazine's fighter of 2013 and 2015 now.
This fight should be pay-per-view.
But this fight should be pay-per-view.
Especially the time it's on in the UK.
Oh my goodness.
What time will it be on?
BT, you made a mistake there, man. Yeah, because the everybody, the intrigue of this fight is pay-per-view worthy. It is.
Of course it is.
It is, and I have to take some credit for that. I have to. I need some accolades for that because I've hyped this thing. Sometimes maybe a bit too much hype.
Nah, it's good.
Nah, it's good. It's good. I mean, if I was a promoter, I would promote it the way I've promoted it. You know, because the thing Anthony was breaking it down to me. There's certain things in life that make people want to watch, and I think that Anthony has his own character. I have my own character, and it makes people. The amount of people I say you know should start a blog and stuff like that. I don't know nothing about all that. You know, I'm just being myself, and if myself gives people the option to either love me or loathe me, then so be it. You know, as long as Ant loves me, my son loves me, my family, my immediate friends, the team, then I'm good with that.
I've got a question about your social media. I see a lot of people asking it. Why don't you follow Anthony? I know you follow 0 people, but why don't you follow him?
You want me to answer that?
Yeah.
Because I'm with him every day. Why do I need to follow him when I'm with him every day? That don't make no sense. How can you follow someone that you're with every day? That don't make no sense. So that's the answer for that.
But you're not liking any of his posts?
Of course I do.
So you go on to...
And everybody... I'm not following nobody. I thought it would be good. Does Eminem follow anyone?
You're not... Yeah, you're not following...
Does Beyonce follow anyone?
Don't know, I haven't checked the social media recently.
You need to see it. You need to do some research.
I know Chris Eubank Senior does it.
But what was I saying? These people, in my opinion, I look up to these people. I think that they've done good things in their career, and they're loved by many people. I guess they're hated by many people. But I've always tried to first copy and then emulate the people that I feel are positive and that are doing big things. So I just looked on a few people's Insta pages and I see they don't follow no one. So I thought, yeah, that'd be good. There's no arrogance attached to it, but Anthony's not a person I need to follow because I'm with Anthony every day, and without sounding a bit too funny,
what?
Anthony's like left, right, left. That's how I look at Anthony. He's a special person to me.
Well, there's I say certain people. There is a certain person within boxing who says that you're too close to him, isn't there?
Again, do you want me to answer that? That makes no sense at all. Why wouldn't you want to be close to the person that you say you got their back and that they've got your back? Why wouldn't you want to be close to a person that, where boxing's concerned, they've put maximum trust in you and vice versa? To me, a person that would say something like that really has no concept of what love is. Zero concept of what love is. You have to be close to the person that you love. And I don't want no one to ever think that I'm not close to Anthony. You want to know how close to him? You try to do anything to Anthony in front of me. You see now lions protect their cubs. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about Anthony being a lion. I'm the little, the squeaky black lion that rips your face off. You know that mad lion. You know the one that makes up bare noise. That's the love. And listen, people, love is the key. I keep telling you, people, love is the key. It's the most powerful force on earth. Love is what has got me and Anthony to this point. Not money, not cars, none of that. It's love. It's the belief. It's the heart that I keep telling people. When Anthony goes in that ring, I'm there as well. Anthony disputes that. It's like, Unks, you're not there. But I'm like, I'm there, Ant. I'm there. I'm telling you. And on Saturday night, trust me, when the fist comes, inside that fist is Tunde Ajayi's fist. BAM! Good night, nurse. Lions in the camp. Dream it, believe it, become it.
I wonder what the other people in the hotel are thinking is going on.
We don't business about them. This is a beautiful story. Ain't this a beautiful story, Umar? Come on, man.
From the Brentwood Centre to here.
Listen, man, this is inspiration. Just talking about it, the journey, and this is something I never copied from Ant, even though he said it today. The journey is the greatest thing. It lasts, the memories of a journey last a lifetime. A moment lasts for days, maybe weeks. But the times when you look back, when you think about the struggles, the disappointments, you understand? It's like, what do you say?
Cat in your bars.
Oh, he said, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And bro, it's not. It's linked. We're linked.
Yeah, but you're copying my way of
I'm not copying. No, how can I? No, but I've been saying this. If you go back.
Not the way you're saying it.
Listen, Ant, go and ask my people. Go and ask my people. I've been talking like this from the get-go. My people know. They know. They used to call me the preacher. That's why I know this thing is deeper than boxing. I know it. Because me and Anthony even got the same tattoos. the wording may be slightly different, but I didn't even know Anthony. I ain't showing you my tattoos. I ain't showing you my tattoos. But trust me, don't even go there. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying about Anthony. No, shut up. I behave myself. It's too much joke. Listen, man. Listen. Come on. Rubbish. As my dad would say.
Have you got abs?
I've got abs. Don't listen. Don't see that Snapchat or that something with them snipper chat that he put on. You see that snipper chat thing? Yeah? It's a lie. It's a true liar. I drank a lot of fluids that day, so my belly looked bigger than what. My belly looked bigger than what it was. What are you doing?
I'm showing the world. That's Tunde's belly. True liar.
Don't listen.
That is a belly and a half.
You know what? 4 liters of water. I had a
liar. Look at the belly.
That's what that was.
Look at the belly.
When I woke up in the morning,
true liar.
It never looked like that.
That was a blanket.
You had a blanket.
Oh my god. Umar, tell me. You see? That's what happens. You see?
What's he done?
Cramp.
Oh, this thing is hard.
Okay. But Umar, on the real, I think my man Sam Jones. That's his name, isn't it? Sam?
How can you not remember his name? But he's your man.
Sam's my man.
No, Sam's a cool guy.
Sam Jones. It sounds like a Western man, Sam Jones. But Sam said it. How can you not be happy for these guys? You have to be. And if you're not, seek counselling. Come check me because this story is serious. This is going down in the annals of history.
What?
Fire! Well, this one I'm trying to say, you young men. You don't know. You young men don't know grammar.
The annals of history.
Yeah, the annals of history. Wait.
Oh my god.
No, say it again. Say what you just said again.
Wait.
Say what you just said again from my camera.
It's going down in the annals of history. And let me tell you, again, IFL TV viewers, this is how you have to teach people. Umar and Anthony.
It just don't sound right. That's what I'm saying.
Look, let me just teach these guys. I just said this is going down in the annals of history. Okay, annals, the Latin annals from annus means the year. A concise historical record in which events are arranged chronologically, year by year, although the term is used loosely for any historical record. Dream it, believe it, become an under teacher, the master genius. So be careful. You're dealing with a different somebody. I know what I was taught, self-taught. I read books. I know the English language. My father is always correcting me if I say anything. I know how to talk. I just can switch it up. So sometimes when I'm talking, that's gonna look sick, you know. Sorry, see, I shouldn't talk like that. But that's gonna look good when you do the final video, and you can see that you two were laughing at me. Umar, you was laughing at me.
Funny. I wasn't saying
you two was laughing at me. Don't try to switch it up now. You two was laughing at me like I didn't know what I was talking about, and I just gave you the concise Mr. Webster. Mr. Webster interpretation. So anyway, it's going down in the annals of history because stop laughing. No, you lot are telling it something different, but I know what I'm talking about. And my grammatical fans out there know what I'm talking about.
I was just expecting you to say like going down in the history books. Or
No, the annals of history. I know what I'm talking about. And I know what I'm saying. The annals of history. That's why I told you, BT, you need to employ me. I need my job on the cast because I talk well. What's that I did that?
Sounds in Russia. I got bet Russians love me.
Of course. Aha! We need to touch on that.
I've just seen like, messages and stuff.
Listen, man. We came out the airport. Russian love. We came from the gym. Russian love. The people are so warm and welcome and loving.
BT didn't even show the whole thing. There was more people outside.
You see that? And loving. Yeah, that's so true. There was so many more people outside waiting for Anthony.
But apparently they're these aliens.
Sometimes it's perception.
I know.
And it's like I always say, you have to go and Bob Marley said, who feels it knows it. And we've come out here and we've felt a love and a warmness that doesn't equate to what we've heard back home. I'm thank you. Saturday night is just business.
Actually, you know what? There's a question I'm not going to ask it because everything's positive at the moment, and maybe I'll tell you off camera what it was. I'm going to leave it for another day.
Go ahead. I don't know.
Are you sure?
If it's negative, why you?
If it's negative, I don't
it's
want to
not. It's not negative on YouTube.
Leave it for another day. You said it now.
Yeah, we'll leave it for another day.
Yes.
All right. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Thank you for the support, the journey. I've always said Coogan, James Elder. I know he's not with us no more, but James is on another part of his journey in life. These guys have supported me from the very start. And when someone interviews you when you're quote unquote no one, it's very important that you never forget that, because again, it's that thing where I don't want people to think, oh yeah, I've got too big, I can't answer. I always used to say to people, when I used to have friends that had gone from one level to another level, and people around me would say, I see what I'm saying about that brother, he's going like he's too big now. And I always kept my mouth shut. I reserve judgment. And I can actually absolutely say now, they never got too big. They never thought like they was big enough. They were busy. They were working. And that's where it is. You don't become something and then you have more free time. You've worked hard to get to a particular point in life and you're busy, you're working, you're making calls, and that's why the communication drops. It's not because we've changed necessarily, and as I say, James, Coogan, they used to come to the gym, interview me, and I was on the come up. No one weren't doing nowadays, I'm inundated.
Just sorry to interrupt. I remember watching one of you in Vegas as well with Coogan.
It was Vegas.
Yeah.
That was another journey. Another a magnificent part of my own personal journey, and we're here. We're still here, and I'm gonna be eternally grateful for someone who's gonna take their own time and put a camera in your face and just give people who don't really know you the opportunity to form an opinion, because not everyone's gonna like you. We know this. We definitely know this about me. You get what I'm saying? But again, you don't like me, but you're watching. So, I appreciate that you would even take time and listen to me, whether you think I'm just some crazy man with an opinion. But it's funny, again, this crazy man is at this level of the sport. And this is the level. All you aspiring young boxers out there, this is the level. And again, it's not me fighting, personally. I'm not the one who's physically going in the ring. It's Anthony. But listen to this. Anthony Yard, a young man from East London, is on a poster with Sergey Kovalev and Roy Jones Junior. That was me on the poster. I want you to listen to what I'm saying. I was on the poster. You know, and I'm with Ant every day. And I know Anthony doesn't even get hyped about it. Not, you know, outwardly, maybe inside. He's, you know, Anthony, I've always said Anthony's a very internal person. And, you know, he the way he displays his happiness is not like me. I'm a bit excited. You know, I'll run and tell everyone in Peckham. You understand? But Anthony's got his own way. And I'm like, I looked at the poster yesterday and I'm like, this is unbelievable. Another poster. Canelo Alvarez, Sergey Kovalev and Anthony Yard. My goodness. So, I've been part of this journey. I've managed Anthony from the very beginning. I've trained Anthony from the very beginning. So, even though I don't look nothing like Anthony, when I see that poster, it's me. You see me just tweet the poster. It was like I was standing up the poster, but it was like it's me. I almost put see your face on billboards, but then I remembered it's not my face, it's Anthony's face. I was like, I'm so proud. Umar, I'm just happy for Ant, man. I'm telling you, bro. And I'm always like this. You know, like this isn't get here and then start talking like this. I've been talking like this from the start. I've always said I'm happy for Andy because why? I'm a giver. And givers gain. Givers gain. There is a joy that nobody can take from you when you watch another man or woman succeed in what they want to do. There's power in that. And that's how I live my life. That's how my dad is. That's how I am. And I please God, that's how my son is going to be. We have happiness watching another person succeed. Because we know that if they're happy, we're happy. And that's all she wrote. That's how the story goes.
Well, we've done about an hour now. So.
Wow. People ain't gonna listen to it. They're gonna like 30 minutes. Okay.
And we're just the only YouTube channel out here, I'm just saying.
On the IFL TV. That's serious, you know. Again, showing why you're number one. You know, and again, I said it on the last interview. I said, Umar is putting you guys to shame. Young man, fresh out of uni.
Still in uni.
Got 1 year left. Oh, wow. Traveling the world, living his dream. Being stopped on London Underground and said, oh, you're that Umar. It's deep, man. I love it and I'm happy for you and keep working.
Tunde Ajayi, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV in CHELYABINSK.
Yes,
we are a few days out from a huge clash.
Oh, say that again.
CHELYABINSK.
You know my friend Steve Bunce. Yesterday.
What day is that? And why does he call you Tunde?
It's an East London thing.
Okay.
The way Steve said CHELYABINSK yesterday. He tried to say it fast, so we didn't. But the laughter me and Ant was been having all day.
I watched No Floor Boxing. I listened to the 2 occasions Steve Bunce's CHELYABINSK.
He says it about 1,000 miles an hour, so that you don't realise. He says it so we don't realise that you don't know how to say it properly. But big up Buncey, the big man of boxing. Yes, sir. Thank you.
We can't finish an interview without a certain phrase. So take it away.
Today, I'm going to let the one man, well, he's a young man to me. He's more like a son to me. Say the phrase which encapsulate the whole of our team. Team Stamina for Soul. And that's Anthony Yard. Ladies and gentlemen,
I didn't consent to this. Lions in the camp! Lions in the camp!
Lions in the camp!
Lions in the camp!
Lions in the camp! Dream it, believe it, become it. Yes, sir.